while he's
Jesus Christ.
while he's driving.
The most unprofessional podcast on YouTube so far.
Wouldn't it be?
Rest in
Wouldn't it be?
peace.
Well,
Rest in peace to DMX. Rest in peace to DMX, yo. It's my dog.
Correct. It'd be kind of shitty if like,
Good
but also
DMX
like,
movies, Romeo Must Die,
Yeah.
Exit Wounds.
Yeah.
He was a movie star, Stan.
Is that the one with Steven Seagal? Is that the one with Steven Seagal?
Steven Seagal was what was Steven Seagal in?
Was it Cradle to the Grave?
Cradle to the Grave, yes.
Cradle to the Grave.
Yes.
And of course, you know, the always classic Belly.
Belly.
The best.
Belly is about absolutely nothing.
What do you mean? Here you go with these.
It has no
What
plot.
do you mean?
There's
What's the plot
no
of Belly?
There's no plot to Belly.
What's the plot of Belly, Shana?
They're drug dealers
Get
trying to
money
move
to get out of the hood.
Trying to move shipment, trying to get out of the hood, trying to
Get
make
out of the
money.
hood and get
Hold
money.
on, Nas was out of the hood. He lived in Queens. He lived in Queens. He lived in Queens Village. Like, what are you talking about, bro?
He was
But
like
you
Jamaica
had to
State
keep.
team.
It's just like Power. You had to keep doing what you're doing in order to keep the income flowing.
That's not a plot though.
Nas wanted to get, and it's like Power. Nas wanted to get out of the game, but DMX wanted to stick in it.
Did you know that Belly had a $4 million budget? Belly had a $4 million budget, and they blew. No, it was more than that, but they blew like 90% of the budget on the first 4 minutes.
For what? The club?
The club scene in the beginning. That was 90% of the budget of
Get out of here.
The whole movie.
That's a lie. They went to Jamaica.
No, I swear to God. They didn't go to
Jamaica. They rented
that
a
wasn't
mansion
fucking
for
what kind of
look that
what
up.
did
I'm
they have
telling
to purchase for the first 4 minutes? I don't get it.
I'm telling you, look it up.
Look it up.
There's no way. There's no way.
The
Look it up. I'm telling you.
The leather jackets,
the strippers,
the extras, Jesus
the lighting.
Look at the places that they use, Stan. Renting.
Look it
up.
You got the computer in front of you.
Place
Pull it up,
DMX is living at.
and we'll save that for the after hours talk. Listen, hey guys,
costs money.
Although we're unprofessional, the most unprofessional podcast, we might want to consider changing our name to that.
To what?
It's so long.
Too cliche.
You definitely unprofessional. You can't hear you. You got the crazy, wacky background.
I'm telling you,
you're freezing. You're freezing up.
This is the article says. Hold on. The article says while filming Belly, the production was mired by frequent clashes between Williams and the producers, budget constraints, and cast members showing up drunk, high, or late. Much of the $3 million budget was used up on the film's opening scene, which was filmed at Tunnel. The film's costume designer, June Ambrose, recalled that Williams wanted the film's shiny look to forecast what the hip-hop genres... With the forecast... shiny look to forecast what the hip-hop genres gonna look in the millennium. And then they revealed that Jay-Z was considered to be for the film's title role. They spent a majority of their $3 million budget on the first 4 minutes of the movie.
Probably the camera, because the slow-mo cameras.
The
slow-mo cameras weren't really that good back then.
And probably the lighting
that shit is fire. So the slow
maybe the lighting and the strippers too. Remember, it was UV lighting.
Yeah, but that light is cheap.
And I'm sure the owners of Tunnel asked for a lot of money.
Probably so. The strippers. Can't forget to pay the strippers.
I just heard a story that when they shot the "Get at Me Dog" video, they did that in a tunnel, and people were pissed off because they kept
at the same place.
Yeah, because they kept playing the they was really doing a video shoot during club hours, like so they were like yelling cut, but niggas was like trying to party and shit.
Yeah, what's wrong with that? I want the live action. I'm gonna try to get as real as possible.
Oh, you don't get it, Shana. This is the 90s. We're talking 90s. Get at Me Dog, DMX's first video.
Yes.
At the tunnel, mad black people come there to party. They shooting a video. This music's playing. Then they're like, all right, cut. We gotta do it again. Then they do this whole song again.
You're trying to get
there's a lot there.
Huh?
You trying to get your groove on, and you just have to keep repeating the same song over and over.
They're like, yo, what the fuck is going on? And they didn't tell nobody. It's just a regular club night. So people come there, like all the cameras is out. Like, what the fuck is going on?
I wouldn't even complain if it was me.
I never realized how much.
I'd have been like, oh shoot,
tunnel.
I'm in a music video. I'd have been like, oh shoot, I'm in a music video.
Anyway, we're here for Concrete Cowboy. That's what we're here for today.
Yes, we are.
Anybody want
to should I jump in? And,
that's your job, Stan. Now that's your job.
Yes. All right. We watched Concrete Cowboy starring Idris Elba and the black kid from Stranger Things and a bunch of other people. That's the only,
and the black kid from
what?
Central Park 5.
Yeah, Moonlight.
Yes.
Oh, right.
Central Park 5 guy.
Central Park 5 and Moonlight.
Who I hated in this film so badly.
Why?
Jamil Jerome.
Why you hate Smush?
Why you hate him?
Why did I hate Smush? Because
we'll get into it. We'll get into it.
Wait,
he had a grand scheme.
Go ahead,
we'll get into
it.
All right. Concrete Cowboy is about a young man who's from Detroit and sent to live in with his father in Philadelphia because he's getting in trouble. While he's there, he meets a bunch of people who own horses, and they try to have these urban stables in North Philadelphia.
The Cowboys, man.
First of all, there's always been black cowboys and cowgirls.
I didn't know that. I had to look this up.
Majority of cowboys were black.
There's a documentary. There's a documentary on real life cowboys and cowgirls that are elderly people talking about being cowboys.
Everybody in this movie except for Idris Elba and
were
real people, like
correct,
real cowboys.
That's why I like that movie a lot.
I have a friend of mine who grew up in Philly. I texted him this morning, and I was like, "Yo, is this a thing?" He's like, "Yeah." Like he didn't know the history of it, but he was like he's like in the summer, you'll be in like West Philadelphia and North Philadelphia, and you just see people just riding horses randomly. Like he's it's been a thing forever.
Mark went to school in Philly.
Who did?
Did you see?
I went to school in PA.
Really?
You saw black people on horses?
Black people on horses. Only black people on horses.
That's crazy.
That's dope.
I've seen Amish people on horse and carriage.
About it. My uncle has told me stories about it.
Bareback horses will be the black people of Philadelphia.
I never knew that. Like this is like so. Like I was like looking up like YouTube videos about it, and I'm just like, it's kind of crazy.
Yeah.
You've never been to Philly in the summertime?
I've been to Philly in the summertime.
I've been to Philly.
I didn't see no horses.
But there's been history about that for the longest. I'm just shocked you guys never knew that. Like there's been real history about that.
I know about the Cowboys, but I never knew that it was in Philly. I didn't know. Like
me either. That part I did not know either. I did not. So I was very shocked.
I seen it in like Louisiana.
The country,
like that.
For real, yeah.
But I didn't know there was Cowboys in Philly. Like I didn't know that.
Neither did I.
This is a wild thing.
It makes me want to go to Philly and
yeah, I definitely want to. I'd like to check it out. All right, so
in regards to your synopsis, you I believe synopsis. I'm ignorant. Anyway.
No, you're not.
You left out a key factor of the description.
Okay.
That being his vacant or empty relationship with his father, Idris Elba, which sets the tone of the movie to me.
Correct. Mm-hmm.
From the moment his mother dropped his ass off at the stoop of the house, it was energy. All right.
Yes.
I'll just get into my my opinion of the movie from the open. Sometimes you gotta kick your fucking kid out the house and drop him back at daddy's house to get shit straight. Because in the opening of the movie, he's in the principal's office at his school in Detroit. He's fighting again, and he's not only being kicked out of school, but he's being expelled. This is yet another school, as his mother says, And it's like she's had enough. Strong black woman, working hard, having to leave work, stressed out. The average, you know, single parent, single mother story from back in the day we used to hear all the time, right? Drop son off. He think he tough. He want to be so street tough, but he don't know the real, right? So he get dropped off in Philly, meets his fucking dad, who dad really don't really.
Lives in
his own problems.
He lives in a I don't give. His father lives in a I don't give a fuck setting.
He's living a fucking cowboy life.
Cowboy life. He's a
cowboy.
And the slum got a horse named Punchy in the living room, or was it church? You know what I'm saying? Got him living in the living room. Was it church or Punch? Or shoes?
I don't
remember the
horse in the house's name.
I don't remember the horse's name either. I just know that there was a horse in the house.
Because that was Smush. Remember, that was Smush's horse.
Yeah, the one in the living room.
The one in the house?
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, the one in the house.
I think his name was Boots or something. I don't know. But either way, so it's just this energy from there on, and I think that was a good start. Like they maintain that same level of energy throughout the entire movie. Him having to be broken down to his lowest level and then build back up is what they all was being taught. Those children that were working in the stables, they were all being broken down. They were hoodlums, like wannabe street kids and stuff like that. Same with Smush, who didn't clearly get the notion. Although he had a great idea in the end, it was the greed and it was the sneaky and conniving street shit that he was doing that really backfired on him.
So here's the thing that I don't know if I missed it or like I don't know if I looked away, but okay, was he stealing from that other drug dealer guy?
Yeah, he was basically trying to take his,
but he was trying to take over his turf.
His turf, his properties. Okay. Yeah.
He was like a reckless drug dealer. Like he was on everybody's turf.
Right.
Yeah.
Dealing.
That guy, because that main guy basically.
That main guy is the only one who really pressed him.
Right.
But here's this. Smush, to my understanding, Smush worked for the guy.
Yeah,
that's what I thought.
But he was trying to start his own business and take over the corner.
So like I got from my understanding from watching it, I was like, okay, so because there was that scene where they go to that guy's house and he notices he notices the sneakers. So I was like, why does he care? So I was like, okay,
those cost a lot of money. Yep.
Right. But my understanding, I was like, well, so I was like, maybe he's stealing from this guy and selling that guy's product on the side for himself.
But after he made the comment on the sneakers, he said, "Yeah, I'm hearing somebody's trying to move in on my block."
Right.
I'm trying to. So that was.
And you know what? If it was left up to me, the minute I would have knew this guy looked like somebody you don't play with. So the fact that he questioned and asked the question and his response was, yeah, I'll stay up on it. I'll figure it out. I'll find out who it is, but we know who it is. I would have stopped right there because it was going to get nothing but ugly from there. You have this person
they had a goal. Like he had a goal. Like he was like, I'm only going to
he did
the spot every day.
No, I get that. But the minute that this man knew, and the funny thing is that man knew it was him. You know what I'm saying? Like one thing about drug dealers,
and it's always the last one. That was the last one. That was the last one they was gonna do, and it was always the last one.
It's always the one thing about kingpin drug dealers is that they not stupid. They done been there. Like they done it. They already know it.
When they snatched him up and tried to throw him in the trunk of the car, that would have been the lesson. I was like, you know what?
I thought that was gonna be a rap from him.
I was like, you know what? This is where I stop. I think this is where I start. I mean, you get away, and I'm like, all right.
I kind of think he deserved it. I thought he deserved it.
I thought the son was going to get killed.
So did I.
I thought both of them were going to get killed because it's always like that for some reason in movies. But I was hoping and praying, honestly, that Smush got clapped because it's like you don't learn your lesson. And then what I didn't appreciate was the son keep going back in it with him. And I'm like, come on, how stupid can you be? You gonna get yourself killed too.
He's 15. He's 15. You know, he's not thinking. He's an idiot.
But if I know my life is really about to be like, if I know my life is on the line, I'm not trying to be killed. If I know,
smart 15-year-olds do you know?
If I know that I'm seeing the guy that I'm so close calling my friend getting into some heat with a drug dealer, then I am going to step away.
You know that now, and you know that now at 30.
You now,
you know that now at 30,
whatever age you are.
But hold on a second. But that goes back to him not having a father in his life. Remember, he's raised by his mother. He was reckless already, fighting. He was against all the authoritative figures from the jump. Even when Method Man came in as the fucking sheriff and introduced himself, like, you know, I started here. I was you. He's seen himself in the kid, the son, and he explained that. And at the same time, it was like, what do I do? I thought Method Man was gonna smoke dudes. I thought he was gonna shoot him in that whole chasing of the alley and all that stuff. I swore he was gonna shoot one of them, not knowing or not understanding.
Nah, I don't think that was gonna happen.
But Method Man was in.
I thought they was gonna go to jail or somebody was gonna die some way.
Like, I think one thing I could say about Method Man is he was sort of two-faced because he was with the community at one point, and
Method
then he
Man's a cowboy.
He wasn't two-faced. He was doing his job.
He's a cowboy. He was a cop. He told the story. He
cop
grew up
and a cowboy.
The whole thing. He got out of the hood.
And like, you know, not to side with him, but like he did his best to warn them.
He did.
I mean, he
did. He told them, y'all need to own this land. He did. He said that in like the first couple of minutes of the movie. Like, yeah, we need to take over the land because they're about to come in and take over this. He did. He warned them, and nobody listened. And that's the problem in real life. We have a problem of doing is that when we know something is up and that we have a chance to change it and we don't do it, we get mad on the after effect instead of we had the opportunity to make the change beforehand. That is a fact.
So what was everybody's favorite scenes?
My favorite scene was when they were at the baseball park.
Yeah.
And the horse Butts, or whatever his name was, got away. Was his name Bubbles or Butts?
I thought it was Boo.
Boo, right, Boo. Boo got out the stable. They ran down to the baseball field to get him back.
Nothing but white people.
And it was go ahead, man, that's your horse. And I thought that was very empowering, a very empowering scene. And then I think that was my favorite scene.
My question is, what the baseball players, but they like, didn't they say they were like the fire department or the cops or something too, like just playing? Because they mentioned something about them.
You're right. I think you're right.
And I honestly, that was one of my favorite scenes too. I thought they were going to kill the horse. I thought they was going to shoot the horse.
Really?
Yeah, because you know
they were like riding off. They was racing over there. Well, not that soon.
The horse was getting crazy. The horse was getting crazy, and I felt like they didn't know how to control it. And I had a feeling they was going to try to shoot the horse. I had
a weird feeling that something like that might happen too.
Yeah.
Question: do you think Method Man set them up? Because remember when they went to go bury Smush, the majority of them were there, and while they were at the funeral, they were locking up and tearing down and taking the horses from the stables. Do you think Method Man set them up?
I don't know.
Although he was at the funeral, they was there going and putting locks and
the timeline messed up because they had the horses at the funeral. Okay.
No, I know, and then they got word that they were shutting it down, and they raced back.
I
don't know because it would be inconsistent with his character.
He stood up on the thing.
No, I
would have been. That was after the fact. They let the horses out because remember he had one last ride, so they let the horses out. So the horse that scene happened before. Before the.
It might have been a little inconsistent with the character because he also like basically let them take one of the two of the horses back toward the end. Or maybe he felt bad. I don't know.
Wait, hold on a second. So the stables got shut down.
Remember they broke the horses out of the stables to give smush his horse that last ride.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Method Man let him go.
Yeah.
Yeah. That wasn't. They didn't shut it down.
Oh, right. Okay. So they didn't shut it down.
Plus the part when he's on the horse at the
My
park.
apologies.
Was him finally taking all the lessons that Idris was doing to help him become a man and helping him learn that you just don't hop on a horse. There's levels to riding a horse.
He didn't learn from Idris though.
He learned
from my
girl.
dude in the girl, and he learned from the crippled guy who was in a wheelchair.
The crippled guy who was in the wheelchair, the girl, and his father, because his father gave him chores.
Now he learned from Idris a little bit. He did because
but Idris wasn't really.
Yeah,
he
but
just told him he can't ride the horse.
Showed him. He said, "Show the horse who's
ride
boss."
this
like,
horse.
When they was in the baseball shit
in the baseball field.
He was coaching him at that point. Like, yo, go get it, get up.
Right.
And it wasn't Idris that made him do the chores in the beginning. It was
that's what I'm saying. It was that the guy in the wheelchair.
The lady did it.
Yeah, because the lady.
Well, yes, that's true.
You can't just ride a horse. You got to learn how to take care of a horse first.
Yeah.
Right.
That's wild, man. Like I think yeah. I'd like to go up to North Philly and check this out.
You want to ride horses then?
No, I've ridden a donkey, and I think that's
I rode a horse. I rode a horse before as a dude.
So this movie makes me think about as a kid when I was living in Brooklyn. My father used to take me and my sister horseback riding, and
where?
Yeah,
in Brooklyn by the Conduit. There is
Brooklyn.
Oh, yeah.
There used to be.
It's like off of like exit 17.
Ranch kind of thing where you could ride your horses throughout
Brooklyn.
Yes.
Yeah.
By the Conduit.
It's right off the Belt Parkway.
Conduit.
Oh, wow.
There's this big dip. This big
I got a horse close to me, and then City Island got one too.
Yeah, so I thought about that as a kid, and it brought back memories. And then I also thought about when I went to DR a couple of years ago for my cousin's bachelorette, I got to ride a horse again, and it's the best feeling. It's fun, and it just reminded me about riding a horse. I want to ride a horse again. Like I said, I can't wait till the weather breaks out because I want to get back on a horse.
You could get on a horse tomorrow. Like it's not hard to find horses.
No. I said the weather gets better because I want to definitely do it. But yeah, I put back memories.
Why you don't want to ride a horse?
I've ridden a donkey and I didn't like it.
A horse and a donkey is two different things.
Different things.
Yeah. I don't want to ride anything.
You ever been on a horse when it's running?
No, I don't want to ride anything. I'm good. I'll pass.
To ride that stallion.
Horses is cool. Horses is cool. Riding horses is cool.
Well,
I have this irrational fear of getting kicked by a horse too. It's an irrational fear, I know, but like I just have this.
Getting kicked, like, you can't get kicked if you're on top of them.
And now since you said that,
but you gotta get near it.
What are your top?
Yeah, but they're harmless sometimes. You know, they're like big fucking cars.
They're like honestly, they're just like any other animal that you take care of.
They know, like they'll tell you, like, yo, don't go buy this horse. Like,
yes, because
know
if they're rowdy and like rambunctious and stuff like that, then that's not a good time for you to be riding.
I know we was at the dude ranch, and then I got on my horse, and I remember there was another kid, I forgot his name, and he was about to get on the horse, and they're like, you got to be quick on this one. If you got to go on this one, you got to be quick. So then, like he jumped on the horse, and then the horse like spun around real quick.
Oh wow,
it was kind of crazy. But they told him, they warned him, like because they knew the horse does that.
Give me the horse that's about to retire. Give me that one.
I think I might have, but I can't recall a straightforward, detailed memory. I've been around some horses.
What's your fear when it comes to animals? Like, what type of animals are you scared of?
Jaguars.
Me?
Panthers.
That's for you.
Yeah. I mean,
not necessarily scared.
Any animal, any apex predator. Yeah.
Cram is like fucking.
I don't want to get bit. I don't want to get bit.
Cram is Ace Ventura. He's had every kind of pet you could possibly have.
Because my biggest fear is getting bit. You understand? I just don't like that.
You've had iguanas and shit. Like you've been bit.
I've had iguana. I've been bit by dogs, and I don't like it. I've been attacked by cats. I've been never had a snake. Never had a snake, but I have frogs.
I got bit by a duck once.
I got bit by a duck.
How do you get bit by a duck?
I don't want to be bit. Like that's my biggest.
I had a duck.
I was in Haiti. I got bit by a duck. Like there was like a little duck, a bunch of ducklings.
Yeah, but that shit don't hurt.
I mean,
Nigga, you been bit by a duck?
How you gonna tell him what hurts or not?
I've been bit by a duck. This shit don't hurt.
I was
like little. It's like a butter knife. Like it's like nothing.
What?
It snaps.
Boy, shut up.
I was 7.
Duck teeth is like a butter knife.
But I was 7, so
Nigga,
it definitely hurt.
Can't you cut an apple with
right,
a
he
knife?
was a kid, so of course. It's
yeah, but
hurt.
they don't bite that hard. They nibble real quick. Like they don't really like.
It's traumatizing.
This motherfucker was hanging on to my finger, dude.
I believe you,
Daffy's
you
crazy.
Didn't even bleed. You didn't even bleed, Stan.
I believe you, Stan.
That's not the point.
You're not gonna bleed. Like the ducks is bullshit, man. They don't.
Okay, but how you gonna tell him a 7-year-old that it doesn't hurt? Like you crazy?
No, they could. It's like a pinch. They could pinch you real hard, but it's not like. You'll get over.
If I got bit by a duck now, I don't know. We'll see. But I don't know. I guess
what if like a goose
we'll see.
came after
So you want to get bit
they're
by
fucking. We'll see.
What if a goose? I won't fuck
No,
that
geese-
goose up. I don't
No,
know,
man.
I'm not scared of no goose.
duck,
The geese at Old Westbury were fucking crazy, dude. They would hiss at you.
Oh my god!
You ever hear
Hiss.
a goose?
They hiss.
Yeah.
At you. They hiss.
Yeah. There was for all my years at Old Westbury, there were a group of geese that would like if you walk on the path near too close, they'll fuck. It's like, whoa, okay.
Face Ghost, what are you scared of?
I'm scared of real animals.
You said jaguars.
Jaguars.
You don't like panthers?
Where are you gonna?
You
What?
don't
But
like
like,
panthers?
fuck?
where are you gonna be around?
I like
one?
lions, so that's
I've
me.
seen
I'm
a
a
jaguar
lion
in the
girl.
distance. Like I've seen it. I've been scared of shit.
Like my wallpaper was a lion because I love lions. It's like my thing since like
yeah, you're gonna go
lions.
and pet a lion. That's what you're gonna do.
Yeah,
would.
Chanel. I'm a Leo. I've been obsessed with lions my whole life.
I want to go
I'm
to a
about to go pet
safari.
one.
I've always
Out
wanted
of your
to say.
mind.
No, I've always
done.
wanted to say when I go to Africa, I would love to pet a lion.
Those are sedated. Like the ones that people be taking pictures, they sedate those and cut their
Like
nails.
the one that dentist paid.
I'm talking about a real lion.
I wouldn't want to be around a real live lion, but I would like to watch them live in action.
I've seen the lions eat. I've seen the tiger.
Yeah,
A tiger is way scarier than a lion.
You ever like it's always funny
1000%
like when you see like videos of like the trainers and because they're like, oh, he's just a big cat. I'm like that that's not an apex predator.
That's not a zoo. That
is an apex predator.
Yeah,
well, remember
when you see those videos of the guys doing that, those lions have no teeth. Like they shave them down. Then they have.
I don't know. There's videos.
They could hurt you still.
They've raised those lions and tigers from pups.
Yeah,
or
but
whatever you call them.
But they're still dangerous.
But they're still
dangerous.
They have to
show
shave
their
their teeth down. They
be showing their teeth. Them shit is
right. Remember the two guys that were either brothers or whatever or lovers. I can't remember. And one of them, like they were natural born. Yes, and then eventually one got bit very badly, severely.
Yeah. Fucking attack them.
Yeah.
Those shits. They really train them, but they are somewhat like their claws are like they declaw them and shit like that. So they don't hurt as much. Like they're very rough. Still fucking.
Cram, what are you scared of?
You mean like an animal?
Animal wise.
I told you I'm not necessarily scared. I'm just afraid of getting bit.
By what?
Anything with teeth.
Oh wow.
Be a fucking cockroach. I don't want to.
Horses bite. Horses do bite.
Horses bite. Yeah,
bite the fuck out of you.
They'll bite the fuck out of you.
Yeah, they will. Anyway, so let's get back to how did you guys think Idris did with acting in this film?
He's fine.
Idris. He's the same.
Yeah, he's fine.
What do you mean?
He's fine. You know who I
feel like
I gotta look up the cast because like there's that guy he was bald and he had the beard. The one I told that's my favorite scene. The one I was telling the story about the race, and then he said it was
when
a
they were
photo
sitting
finish
at the campfire.
Yeah. That was my favorite scene because like that guy's he's an actor. He's like a legit actor. That I gotta find out that guy's name, but that was my favorite scene. But I thought Idris was fine. I thought this kid, the Stranger Things kid, I thought he was pretty good.
He's a good actor.
I mean, I watched The Stranger Things, so that's fine. I'm used to him acting, so that's fine.
Method Man was good.
Everybody was good in this movie. Even the
people. I really enjoyed this movie. It was long.
It wasn't that long. It was a movie.
It was 2 hours and
it's a movie.
15 minutes.
It was more than 2 hours.
It was 2 hours.
Like 2 hours.
Honestly, it didn't even feel that long.
I don't know. It felt very long for me.
That's because you're high and you're fucking wild.
Can I just say,
first of all, you were right. I did watch it when it happened. So yes, everything probably did seem longer than it was.
Can I just say Smush? I don't know if it's because I still picture him from whatchamacallit, from what's
Central Park 5.
Yeah, Central Park 5. But like he still sounds Dominican to me.
I mean, he is Dominican though.
He is Dominican, right?
He is Dominican.
Oh,
is he?
And he's from the Bronx.
Oh.
That I knew, but I didn't know he was Dominican. I thought he was. Oh well,
yeah, he's Dominican.
All right.
Okay.
Well, I give this movie a bucket of Dippin' Dots.
Wow. I'm going for a cup.
I'll second with a bucket because I like the message behind it.
I get it.
I will also give it a bucket of Dippin' Dots. But before we move, so I'm on IMDb, and I'm looking up that dude, and why is the background for IMDb the cast of The Best Man?
Are they doing the Best Man series?
They're doing a new series or something, right?
Oh, that's gonna suck. It's gonna ruin my vision of what The Best Man was.
It says
not everything needs to be remade, and we spoke about that last week. I don't understand why people just can't come up with their own stuff.
It says this is a live.
They run out of ideas.
Yeah, and it's annoying because we don't need to see that. Just like they was trying to do that Fresh Prince of Bel-Air movie.
Is live right now. That's why.
Yeah, they're doing a live cast reunion right now on Twitch.
I want to be in there.
Just go on Twitch.
You guys think I got a chance? I can act.
To do what?
Sure, you can do anything you believe in, brother.
You have a chance to watch it, sure.
No, I want to be in it.
Can we sign out really quickly?
Oh yeah.
Oh wow. That's crazy.
You gotta go, I guess. All right.
What's the next movie we're doing?
So there's a. So I want to do Unhinged with Russell Crowe.
Okay.
Unhinged, Russell Crowe, and it's on Amazon Prime if I'm not mistaken.
That's what you want to watch?
Unhinged. Yes, Russell Crowe.
Okay.
Are you not thrilled with Russell Crowe?
I know who Russell Crowe is.
Are you not entertained?
Okay.
I definitely know who Russell Crowe is. I like Russell Crowe, so that's fine.
All right, cool.
All right. So Unhinged is the next movie that we will be watching, everyone.
I'm actually over the weekend I'm gonna watch the rest of the Oscar Best Picture nominees that I haven't seen yet.
And I'm gonna finish Day, even though Space Ghost doesn't want me to watch that.
They or them?
Them, sorry. Them.
I'm gonna finish watching that too. I just started it yesterday, actually.
Don't watch it. Don't watch it.
I'm watching it.
I told him I'm gonna finish it up. I'm already on episode 3.
Nah, that's it. That's it. I just finished like episode 5 just now. Right?
Said the same thing about
but listen.
The other movies.
This shit is not like, I don't know why somebody would make this.
You keep saying that. You know why they
not Jordan Peele. Like
that's what I told him. No, it's so funny you say that. I said
when you say
thing.
Jordan Peele and then you watch episode 5, you're like, this is not Jordan Peele. Like this, it's too much.
I'm getting a feel. I'm going to go with my feeling.
It's too much. It's too much.
My gut.
Like at this point, like I can't see a white person for a little bit because I'm gonna punch him in the fucking man.
Well, no, I understand your
passion. No. You don't. You're only at episode 1, so you don't even understand where I'm at.
I'm on episode 3. And
there's a movie just like this.
No.
It's an older one.
Stop.
I've seen movies like this already.
All right.
You gotta take. I hear you, bro. I'm not. No matter what movie or series I watch, I would never want to lash out to a white person.
If you watch episode 5 and you don't want to lash out to a white person, don't come back on the show.
Nigga, I fucking watch Kunta Kinte.
But that's what I'm
This is worse. This is worse than Roots.
Can I say
it's really worse than Roots?
This shit is worse than Roots.
I mean, I'm on episode 3 and I'm already mad.
Think of all the slave movies you watched. Hold on, that's serious. Think of all the slave movies you watched. Yeah. This scene in episode 5 of them is worse than every slave movie I've ever seen.
Okay.
I might have to skip to it just to watch it.
No, don't.
Go ahead, Stan.
You gotta watch the whole thing as a whole because
it
puts you in the mood, but then it throws you back and then throws you against the wall and fucks you up, and then you don't want to watch it no more. Like I don't want to watch it no more.
Go ahead, Stan.
Is it possible?
Traumatized.
Is it possible that you guys are getting Jordan Peele vibes because the show is called Them and he already made a movie called Us?
No. Stan, they're getting that vibe because it's a little creepy. It's creepy.
It's creepy, yeah.
That's why you get that vibe. But after episode 5, Jordan Peele can't do what they just did. Like it's too.
I'm getting that vibe, Stan, only because of the way the show is depicted. The cinematography is depicted. It looks just like
it's a horror.
Peele.
Watch it with us.
I'm on episode 3. I've already watched it so far.
As soon as we're done, I'll watch.
I wish I never saw this. Like I wish.
But that's the thing. Like I feel by you telling me not to watch it, I'm like, all right, well, I need to
exactly.
He's telling you don't watch it because he thinks it's gonna traumatize you.
No, it's not. It's
traumatize him. You've been traumatized.
I never watched it. I just wish I never watched that. I just wish I never seen that.
Okay.
I could have.
How far?
I would have known. I would have skipped that
episode. How far into it did you get before you felt that way?
No,
episode
5.
Okay.
Episode 5 changed his life.
Episode 5 changed Space Ghost life.
It didn't change my life, but I wish I never saw that. I wish I would have skipped.
How many episodes are there total?
I think it was in a movie like, oh shit.
No, I wasn't even like, oh shit. I was just like
9 or 10 episodes.
Yo, when I'm watching it, I'm like, why I want to jump through the fucking TV.
Yeah.
Have you seen Django?
No,
but it's
worse than Django.
It's worse.
This is worse than Django.
Cram,
I like it. I'm interested.
Cram,
I want to know where these people are coming from. I want to watch it.
Well, you like stupid shit like this, but this shit turns your Jordan Peele shit into It's the Hill Have Eyes now.
Oh wow! Okay, I really want to watch it now.
In fairness,
exactly.
You make me want to watch it even more, nigga.
Nah, that shit.
In fairness, I've never seen The Hills Have Eyes.
I can't watch that shit. Man.
I'm sorry to hear that. You got to watch that. Listen,
Space Ghost is gonna finish it regardless. Anyway.
I have to. No, I have to finish because I started.
Exactly.
I started. I'm gonna finish.
You got to.
And I'm on episode 3.
But I'm pissed off. I'm pissed off that nobody
in.
told me that this was gonna happen, and I'm watching it, and now I gotta hear what. Because in the beginning, as I said, in the beginning, they show a disclaimer, and then they show that they have a conversation that they had online, and they're explaining it at the end. So I have to go watch that conversation. I have to watch the rest of the shit. Now I have to know.
All right, yo, let's do a quick pose for our thumbnail, please.
Yo, this man stay giving the delivery instructions on what we need to do.
I gotta go. Let's go.
Are you going to work?
I'm at work.
Oh shit! Oh, is that where they heard music? That was funny.
All right.
So, follow me.
Did you do the picture?
Yeah, we do.
Yes. Follow me. It's a video, so he just he'll stop it. Follow me on Instagram.
As long as it gets me smiling.
It's Cram with 2 M's.
We could be doing a movie about fucking killing kids, and these motherfuckers will want a smiling picture in the thumbnail.
Oh, just a heads up, guys.
Like we're doing Godzilla versus Kong, and everybody's like this. Like we're supposed to be scared. We're supposed to be doing something.
Well, you didn't say that. We can always change that first cover of it.
Yo, fuck all that. Yo. Look, all right. I love y'all. I had fun. Stan, sign us out.
All right, guys. Follow us everywhere on Instagram. Subscribe on YouTube. Leave us a review and a comment. That stuff. And listen, engage. Like, leave us a comment, and we'll reply, or at least Chanel will reply, because
you say any negative shit, I'm gonna punch your fucking head off.
Don't watch that.
Definitely say negative shit. Definitely say negative shit.
Definitely leave all the crap that you want to leave on there. And I am the one that always responds to people, because that's how we do it. We really need to
once.
How come we can't get our followers up?
Because we're unprofessional.
That's why.
We need to push it more. I don't know.
We're unprofessional.
We'll be fine. Don't worry about the followers.
Maybe Space Ghost changed the way that we word the captions to be found quicker.
What are you talking about?
Use more keywords.
Look at Judas and the Black Messiah. They came to that, so we got to do.
Yeah, we good. All right, love you guys. Gotta go.
Bye.